What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. We are going to do another, I guess you could say it's a technical video that we're going to do right now. So let's go take a look at this one. This is going to be part 2. Here we go. And we are back with another video. Hopefully this one will help. And I'm uploading this to the YouTube channel so that the supplier can help to try to figure things out. This is a project that I created a few days ago. Everything went perfect. I was using laser GRBL, and I have some additional things I want to add to it. Now I did create a sample piece that I want to do. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to load in. Now I just went in and uninstalled and reinstalled the laser GRBL software to see if that could possibly be the issue. Not quite sure, so let's go through the files here until I get to the test file that I set up. So here we go, names test. Now what this is going to be is basically a addition that I was going to put on it, and I know it's kind of hard to see here on the camera, but it's going to be like an addition that I was going to add to that piece. It would have had a date at the top and then the couple's name at the bottom. So we're going to add this to our work area. Our dimensions are 235 millimeters by 155 millimeters for the work piece, and we're going to center the image just as I did in the previous work that I did. The speed, I've got the speed set at the same power and speed that I had at 35% power. Border speed at 850, filling speed at 500, M3 constant power. I'm going to hit create, and we're getting it loaded up. Now this is where we'll start running into problems. Now I'm going to move over. I'm going to use my jogging controls over here to set my laser position. Now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go right here first off, and I'm going to turn the laser on low power so that we can see exactly where it's going. We're going to line up just as I did in the previous workpiece that I did. And this is just a scrap piece of material that I have on here, but this is the exact way that I did the original piece and set up. And as you see, that is where we are set up as far as our origin point for the beginning of the piece of material. And we should be able to frame out the entire work area right here. Now this is what I'm going to do. This is the exact steps that I did with the original piece, and everything worked perfect. So now we're going to move back over here, show the setup here. So we have the laser set where we're going to go. Now we're going to go right here, and we're going to click this icon. And when we click this icon, well, it's not. Alright, so to see the icon is like, there we go. Alright, so I had to make a quick adjustment. It wasn't exactly right where. So, alright, so we're going to click this icon here, and that should set 0 point right there. Now we can see here in the codes we have a 0 point set for the X, Y, and Z axis, all set at 0. So now when I go here, and this right here will allow me to frame the workpiece. So now we're going to go right here, and this is where I've been having issues. We're going to see what it does now that I have uninstalled and reinstalled the software. So we're going to hit frame. That is what we have to happen. It is doing the exact same thing as before. It is not allowing me to frame. So I'm going to go right here. I want to do just a couple of things. And just check a couple of things here. So for some reason, when I set the 0 point and I run it, it actually runs my XY axis to its maximum distance and tries to go beyond that. course, this unit did not come with any limit switches, so I am really stuck. So no matter what I do to try to bring this back, I can go in here, I can reset and see what's going on. So let's go into configuration. Okay, I'm not really sure, so maybe someone can help me out with that. Power settings. So let's go right here. We're gonna click $, and we're gonna see what we have set up. Actually, it's not showing me, so let me do a reset. Okay, I'm gonna reset. We're gonna click $. Now we are set here. This is showing up on here, but our dollar commands, so we should be our $32 is laser enabled. That is set correct. The $130, $131, and $132 are correct, all except for the Z-axis, because the Z-axis on this machine is not 80 millimeters. It's showing 80 millimeters on here. So I'm not sure about that. Of course, I'm not too much worried about that because we don't use the Z-axis on this unless I manually set it. So we're only using a 2-axis setup, X and Y. But it's 300 by 180 millimeter work area. So any suggestions? If you have any suggestions while I'm waiting to communicate with the company, I am in communication with them. With Yopoli, they are working to try to figure out what's going on with this. They have already looked at one video. That's the reason I'm doing this second video, in hopes that they might be able to determine an issue with this themselves. Maybe they can figure out if it's a programming issue, if it's a software issue, or if it is a hardware issue with the control board. So I am absolutely not sure. Now I'm going to go right here. I'm going to pull in, let's see, you know what, I'm just going to go pull in this, I do magic tricks, and I've got this little piece right here. I'm going to pull it in and see if I can figure out. I'm going to just make some changes right here. And I'm going to load this image in. Alright, so we have this image loaded in now. I'm going to just go straight right here and click home and see exactly what happens. And you can hear it running in the background. This is what I got now. Yes, the Y-axis is trying to run. So I was actually getting the stepper motor for the Y-axis. It was continuing to try to go back and was not stopping until it just stopped now while the X-axis was moving over. So I don't know if this is something to do with the stepper motors, if it's something to do with the control board not sending the correct signal. But we're going to do this right here. I'm going to pull the board forward. Remove this. I'm going to try to just kind of center the work area right here. Again, this is just a sample piece. And then we're going to go here, and we're again going to 0. And that has been zeroed. Now I'm going to frame the area. And this is exactly what it's happening. I'm going to hit stop it from going any further. Once again, it's continuing to go back. No matter where I set the 0 point, it is going back to this position. So I don't know if it is a software issue. I have uninstalled and reinstalled Laser GRBL, and I'm having the exact same issues over and over again. So any suggestions, comment below and let me know. So until next time, maybe when I come back, we'll be back to making projects again.